Imagine a world with cold pizza, with soggy pizza, with no pizza delivery at all. It may be hard to believe, but that world existed not that long ago. Back in the 1950s, you could only get pizza straight from the source. Italian neighbourhoods in big cities. If you didn't speak Italian, or you lived on the outskirts of town, getting pizza was a tricky tomato. But Italian pizza owners were determined to get a bigger piece of the pie and knew what they had to do. Italian restaurant owners had the brilliant idea to bring the pizza from the restaurant to their customers' homes. Pizza delivery became a sensation. Suddenly, a person could pick up a phone and in an hour they'd have a delicious, cheap dinner for the whole family. However, pizza delivery wasn't perfect. Pizza was primarily brought to houses on a large plate stuffed inside a large paper bag. The bag would get wet from all the steam coming off of the hot pizza. The toppings and cheese would often fall off. The delivery driver could only carry one pizza at a time, and the pizza was usually delivered cold. Enter Tom Monahan and his brother Jim. They recognised this issue and they wanted to solve it. In 1960, Tom and Jim founded Domino's, determined to serve up the hottest, crispiest delivery pizza ever. Tom had a brilliant idea. What about a special box just for delivering pizza? After a lot of trial and error, Tom and his team came up with a brilliant prototype. It was made of corrugated cardboard, which allowed for the boxes to be sturdy. It was foldable, allowing cramped pizza kitchens to be able to store hundreds of boxes flat. And it was stackable, so that delivery drivers could easily carry dozens of pizzas at once.
I'd like to order 100 pizzas, please.
Best of all, it was ventilated. This meant that pizza would never get wet from the steam and the crust would stay crispy. All across the world, delivery chains were popping up everywhere. This meant one thing. Pizzerias started expanding their delivery ranges to far-flung places. After all, everyone deserves more cheese, please? But the further drivers had to drive, the colder their pizzas got. Drivers had to cover the boxes in blankets, which made the pizza soggy from the steam again. Some drivers even installed dangerous portable ovens in the back of their cars. If they hit a bump, the whole car could catch on fire. Cue Ingrid Kosar, a seamstress from Chicago. Ingrid hated cold, soggy pizza, like all of us. But she had a plan. In 1983, she used her sewing skills to come up with an idea that would keep pies warm and fresh. She called it the pizza bag, a reusable, breathable nylon bag you put the pizza box inside that had vents for steam release. Ingrid thought that Domino's could benefit from her bag, so she dared them to test it. They tested her bag prototype, and on average, it only lost 5 degrees of heat per hour. Hot pizza delivery and Ingrid's pizza bag became the standard all over the world. But there was just one more innovation that would revolutionise the pizza industry. Pizzas were arriving hot and crispy, but often the box top would get stuck to the cheese. When you'd open the box, the pizza cheese and all the toppings would be ripped right off. Enter local Dix Hills, New York politician Carmela Vitale. She hated pizza with the cheese ripped off, and she had an idea. In 1985, Carmela came up with the Pizza Saver. This piece of round plastic with 3 legs separated the pizza box top from the cheese and toppings. Not only does it preserve the pizza, it makes for a perfect miniature table for dolls and action figures. Carmela saved our pizza, and we have her to thank. Today, pizza is a crust-have meal. It's the #1 delivery food. This is in no small thanks to these 4 inventors. They saw ways to make their favourite food even more delicious. The pizza box, the pizza bag, and the pizza saver have melted our hearts. Mwah! Chef's kiss!